guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan with Her Courage to Plan. Today we've got to go ahead and set up our budget for the month of July, guys. Also, guys, I will be doing a review of Parkoo pens. Now, the company did reach out to me and asked if I wanted to do a honest review of their quick dry gel pens. And they sent me the pens. I have not opened this package yet, guys, because I wanted to do a first impression with you all. So I'm definitely going to do that today with you guys. So this right here, what you're looking at, this is the July monthly calendar spread that I completed. I did a budget plan with me. If you missed this video, I'll leave that link up above and you can go back and watch it if you so desire. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get right into completing our monthly budget for July. All right, guys, so I am at the monthly budget worksheet for the month of July. Now, if you are liking this budget worksheet and any of the worksheets that I have used, I have my new 12-month paycheck to paycheck budget journal in my Etsy shop, and I do have the link down below in the description box if you want to go and check it out. I also have some planner sets in my Etsy shop as well if you're liking that pop of color. So just make sure you check that out if you are interested. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the package that I received from Parkoo with you guys. And I have it face down because I have my address information on the other side. All right, so these are the gel pens from Parkoo, and it's a total of 14, and they are 0.7 millimeter gel pens with a fine point, and it says it dries 3 times faster. So I am interested to see what these pens will do, guys. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different with my monthly budget worksheet because I'm not gonna try all the colors out, but I do want to try a different color for each category of spending. So definitely want to use the black, and I do want to use the green. I'm thinking I want to use a blue because it looks like 2 different color blues here, so I'm probably going to go with this here blue. And I may go ahead and do the light blue as well. I'm definitely going to do the red. Let's see. I think I want to do the pink. I can probably use that for the goals and notes. So that's what we'll be trying out today. So let's put this aside. All right, guys, so these are the colors that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the red for the income first, and it does come with this little coating at the bottom that covers the tip, so just make sure you take that off. And I will leave the link down below if you're interested in getting your hands on these pens. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the income. So for hubs, we are planning a total of $23.02. Hey, they are quick dry, guys. And then for me, we are planning $2,100 to be deposited into this account. Now, if this is your first time watching one of our budget videos, my husband and I, we do allocate a portion of our paychecks direct deposit into this joint household account, and we pay bills from this household account. We still have our personal accounts, but we do allocate a portion of our paychecks to this household account. You may not see the normal sinking/saving funds or categories that you normally see on other budgets. That's because we either take care of it out of our personal account or it's a category that we don't even deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and total the income. So we're at $23.02 plus $2,100. That's a total of $44.02 that we are working with for our income. Now, this is a extra paycheck month for me, so I am super excited about that, guys. And I will tell you that this pen is writing really nicely. So now for our giving, we do tithe, and I'm going to use the black for the giving section. Now we do tithe, and we do tithe off of our gross income. So our tithe and offering, we are planning $800. And then for our expenses, I'm going to use this beautiful blue. All right, so for our mortgage, it's at $502. Netflix is at $15.99. Our internet is at $63.44. Now I'm going to go ahead and speed this video along. I've already written out 3 of the expenses. I generally just write out 1. So I just wanted to give this pen a nice try. So I'm going to speed the video along, fill in the other expenses, and I'll see you back in a bit. Guys, so I have finished totaling all of the expenditures except for the buffer. Now the expenditures come in at $26.91.50, and so I just put me a little note here because we still need to go ahead and plug in for our savings and our extra debt. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the savings with the green. So I'm going to use the green pen. And then we normally have our household emergency fund, which is the $50. That's automatically taken out at the end of the month. And we'll just put $50 there. I'm loving this. And then the extra household emergency fund, we want to put a nice amount, but we're going to hold off just a minute on that. And then for son's tuition, we know we should be able to do $150. That's the normal. And then for vacation, $100. All right, and so what I'll go ahead and do is I'll put a note here that is a total of 50 plus 150 and 100. So it's $300, which is basically the normal, what we generally put in savings. So it's $300 in savings right now. And then our extra debt is the HELOC, so we definitely want to put the 125. So I'm going to use the light blue for this section. So the HELOC extra debt, 125. So I'm thinking that let's go ahead and try to crunch the numbers as far as we can go. So we do know that the income, and I'm going to use this red pen again, the income at $44.02, that's what we're planning. That's not going to change. And then the tithe and offering at 800. So that's where the giving is planned. And now our expenses right now without a buffer is $26.91.50. And then of course our savings is at $300 right now without adding anything for the extra household. And then of course we've got the HELOC, which that's our standard right now, $125. So I'll plug that in for extra debt, $125. All right. So let's go ahead and do a rough crunching of the numbers. So we've got 4402 minus 800 minus the expenses, which is without the buffer, 2691.50 minus, we know that's $300 savings, and that's without the extra household. So we'll go ahead and take the 300 off of that. And then we know we've got the extra HELOC at 125. So that does leave us a good amount. So that leaves us with $485.50. So I'm thinking that we should, let's see, if we do $400 planned, then that'll give us a total of $450 for the household emergency. And then that'll leave us with what, $85.50 for the buffer. So I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do, guys. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do $400 for the extra household, and then that $85.50 we'll put it in as the buffer. So $400, we'll use the green again for the extra household. And then we'll go ahead and total this. So 50, 400, 150, and 100. So our total savings is planned at $700 for July. And then we'll put that down here. Okay. And then for our buffer, that $85.50, we can plug that in now. So the buffer will be at $85.50 for the month. So I need to add plus $85.50. So $26.91.50 plus $85.50 gives us $27.77 as our expenses planned. So I'll plug that in, and then I can go ahead and plug it down here. And now we should be able to crunch these numbers and get a zero-based budget. We do a zero-based budget. That doesn't mean that we don't have any money in the account. This account does have over 1 month of expenditures as a overarching buffer, even though I also put a buffer in each monthly budget because I don't want us eating away at the account. So we want to make sure that our dollars are assigned, and that's what we mean by a zero-based budget. So for the remaining, we can go ahead and crunch these numbers now. So we're at 4402 minus 800 minus 2777 minus 700 and minus 125. We have a zero-based budget, guys. That is awesome. So I'm guessing the remaining, I can put that in maybe pink because I have not used it. And then let's see, we'll put the remaining as 0. That is beautiful. And I think I want to try this pink out a little bit more. So let's go ahead for the goals and notes up here. I just like to put me a little note here. Focus on the grocery budget. And I will tell you guys, this here is quick drying. It does not smear. I haven't had any smearing. And then I'll put a note here for extra paycheck for me. And then I will do another note, our emergency fund savings. That's what we're focused on. And then I will do also in the budget plan with me, I did want to do a consignment sale, so I'll just add that here as well to say consignment sale. All right, so now that did skip just a tad here on that S. You can see that. Try to fill that in. But other than that, that's the only thing that I saw that I had a little hiccup with, but that's not a deal breaker, guys. These pens write really nicely. They really do. All right, guys, so this is our monthly budget. Just a quick recap of our expenditures. Everything is basically the same. Groceries, I did add into the grocery amount to compensate for the extra paycheck that I'm getting for July. It's just the same as I did last month for Hub's extra paycheck. And I have started back at work, actually going to the location, and we are on 10-hour days. So of course I still pack my lunch, and I'm hoping that we can get this grocery budget down, and that we don't spend nowhere near this amount. But again, we can't control the food prices because during this pandemic, everything has just kind of seem to be inflated. But as far as these pens, guys, from Parkoo, overall they are some nice writing pens. I'm very surprised. They are really nice. They are very vibrant. I'm loving these colors, how they're popping off of this paper. You all may not be able to see it, but they are actually very vibrant, and I like that. And I do like that they are gel pens, and they do dry pretty quick. So overall, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I would definitely give it a solid 8, and that's only because I had that little hiccup there with the pink. But other than that, guys, I mean, these pens, they write really nice, so I will continue to use them. Again, if you want to check out these pens, I do have the link down below in the description box. But yeah, guys, this is it for July. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you already know the deal. I'll see you later. Bye.